The Council for World Mission since 1977 has been at the forefront of what we would call decolonizing mission. And that decolonization of mission has meant moving from a colonial mentality through the late 20th century into a partnership model to now in the 21st century understanding mission as mutual accompaniment. My particular program, obviously, we're looking at life flourishing spiritualities, life flourishing society, life flourishing church, life flourishing creation. So those are some of the major themes that would come into what we're trying to deliver in terms of program outcomes, the people's struggles, the struggles for justice. We would call that in our theological statement from 2020, rising up and out of Babylon, rising to life. Christianity is changing in the 21st century. So I think that's one of the challenges. Churches work in different ways and face different challenges, and the Council for World Mission is able to come alongside and support many new mission initiatives. It's able to support many new and younger leaders and theologians who will be growing into the leadership of the church in the future. Whenever there's any work done around racism, around legacies of slavery, the European churches don't want to have that conversation alone. So we're going to try to involve the conversation with the Caribbean, Europe, and Africa to kind of complete that triangle of the transatlantic slave trade, which is so damaging in terms of its legacy to all of the churches in the Atlantic region. This year, we're going to have the DARE Forum in Bangkok for up to 100 scholars and practitioners who are engaged particularly in liberation in different global contexts and with different groups of people. One of the innovations is that we're involving people from other faith traditions intentionally and deliberately. So we have Jews and Muslims, as well as Christians and Marxists involved in that process. We're doing an interfaith consultation on eco-spiritualities, particularly trying to engage with young people who are very often engaged in the climate change and eco-justice movements. As a mission agency, as a Christian organization, it's really important that we have a theology of reparations. And so we're beginning that work, which will be a 12 to 15-month process, gathering scholars, theologians, and other academics to help us really think through what is a theology of reparations that both the Council for World Mission can use, but also we hope will serve our partners and wider ecumenical movement. We measure success through the lens of the gospel, which is about saving lives. There are many people who are oppressed, marginalized, and excluded, suffering huge injustices because of systems, because of empire. We are, as a missionary organization, resisting empire and showing there are alternatives for life to flourish.